Hi guys, on today's video I'm in University of Ibadan, popularly known as UI, the premier university of Nigeria. And today, like my previous video, I said we're going to be talking about how fun University of Ibadan is, like the social life of the students in University of Ibadan. So today I'm going to be chatting with a student of University of Ibadan. She's a model and also a student, and she's going to be telling us about her experiences as a student in the school. So come with me and enjoy. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please try to subscribe, share my videos, and give me thumbs up. Come with me. So I'm here with Delisa. Like I said, she's going to be telling us about the social aspect, life of the students in University of Ibadan. Hi Delisa.
Hi.
Thanks for gracing this video, this episode of Unscripted with Mo. So, can we just know you a little bit?
Hi, my name is Dorothy Olisa, popularly known as Dolisa. I'm a model, fashion designer. I make crochets and beads. I'm a student of the University of Ibadan studying estate management.
Alright, Dolisa. So, like, when I was making my findings, I realized that there's this popular, how will I put it, mentality of people, students in the student body or Nigerians in general, like especially in Oyo State in Ibadan, that UI students are these serious kind of people. They hardly go out, they hardly have social life, these norms of shows in schools and carnivals and all that can hardly be found in the university community of University of Ibadan. So how true is that?
Okay, let me say the motto about UI being morality, yeah, kind of whatever, is actually a bit true when it comes to parties. There are limited, there are some parties you cannot bring inside school, but the social life of students in the University of Ibadan is very, very high. Everything you see outside is totally different, or whatever you've been hearing is totally different. And social life is very nice, very, very good.
Very, very dope. Okay. Let me say, let me put it this way. In school, in the school campus, the social activities is minimal.
Not really. Not really. We still, at least there are still, like last section, there were lots of parties, and I'm very, very sure by second semester there will be a lot of parties again, whereby they bring in artists, like big top celebrities, they bring them down into the school. Like this week, we'll be having Pyro on campus, one of our popular artists. So you see students outside, like a lot. For the fact that exam is even starting next week, you'll be surprised to see the amount of students that will turn out.
Okay, so that means you're trying to convince me and convince my audience that there's balance between academics, the social life, and the moral life. Like education, the
Yes,
definition of education is
for those that want to balance everything, there
okay.
is.
Okay, so the balance between moral, like education is acquiring knowledge morally, academically, and socially. So there's balance between
There's balance.
social life, academics, and morally. Alright, and one thing again that I'm so curious about is it's not very popular to find um, talents. How will I put it? Like secular talent coming out of University of Ibadan compared to other schools. When I mean secular talent, I mean these hip hop artists. Okay, I think we have a number of actors in the film industry that came out of UI, but it's very rare to find secular artists that comes out of University of Ibadan, maybe like musicians.
Okay, let me just say for now we still have Pyro and some up and coming artists that very soon they're still going to go far just like our the video and this. But then we have other for other sector of entertainment. We still have
Yeah.
other people like dancers from University of Ibadan. We have hype men, the likes of Tucci, the like of Twinkle from this same University of Ibadan. Then we have there are a lot of gamers I cannot even mention, and sport
Persons.
persons. So there are a lot of them.
All
But for
right.
now, I just feel UI has restricted a lot of us down to the academics part.
Okay. So you are not so far away from the fact that there is an element of truth from what people perceive outside, right? Like the academics is kind of
Yeah, for us,
overshadowing challenge. Like I know a couple of people back then that are presently in the music film industry right now. That when I talk to them, they tell me I'm a product of UI, and I'll be like, "You're a product of UI, you're in film industry. What happened to the music?" And they'll be like, "Ah, it's not always convenient and easy to come out of UI as a talent because you have a lot of things going on concerning your academics and the moral aspect also." Because you know, as upcoming musicians, for example, now they have to live the life. Even as an upcoming, you have to go for shows, free shows that you just want to show yourself, and you have to spend time. And because of your academics, the very serious and that hard academics, they might not be able to keep up, and they want to get academics, so their talent aspect is kind of being affected. So what do you see to that?
okay. Um, okay, for you coming to UI, like schooling in UI, the name alone gives us edge. Let me put it that way. And then it's not going to be nice for me to come to University of Ibadan and come out with a certificate that even people outside will like, what was now the essence of
Essence of,
you coming
okay.
to the first and the best university in Nigeria. So let me just put it that way. So for those that for artists, like there are lots of UI alone is a lot of stress. You being able to enter into UI is a lot of stress too. So for you to just keep up, keep going with that pace, keep going with that
That
academic
standard.
standard that you came in with, that good grade that you came in with, you have to at least drop some things
Okay.
so that you can, not as if you want to focus fully on your academics, but you have to at least drop some things, focus on your academics. Then by the time you are done with that, you know, yes, you are free. I cannot just come to this school and just go out like that.
Okay.
Or at least you will still mingle. That doesn't mean I'm a model and I do runway too. So at least I still do my things, but it cannot be the way I carry my academics.
So that is the reason why majority of talents that comes out of UI eventually tend to build more on their career after UI, not when they are in the university.
Yes.
All right. That explains a lot actually. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So now let's talk about you. You said you're a model, you're a fashion designer, right? You're a crochet artist,
And I make big.
and you make beats too. Okay, so let's start with modeling. Tell us about the modeling. How did you start modeling? How did you venture into modeling?
Okay, so growing up, modeling has just been my passion because I grew up with sisters I love watching channel like Entertainment, Spice. So them me seeing them watch it, I was like, someday I'll be like these people. Like I just want to be outside there, showing what I know how to do. Since I've always been this fashion person. So that was what made me think of going into modeling, and that was 20. I started modeling 2019. I did the first gig was with Dreams World, one fashion cloth line like that, and then I got signed to Stunning Models 2020. So that was how my modeling career began.
Okay. And so far, how has it been? Challenges wise, what are the major challenges?
Oh, okay. For a girl like me, like it has been a big problem, like a big problem from if you want me to do this for you, you have to do this. What am I getting back in return for this kind of thing? So it has just been that way or another. And then you getting probably a late call for something you have to come for the following day. And then Ibadan people don't really appreciate talent. Let me just put it that way. When it comes to talent, Ibadan people don't appreciate.
But
It's
people,
not,
are you
yes,
listening?
exactly. Because if it was Lagos, I am sure the amount if it was
All right. So the major challenges has been the rub my back, I rub your back. That's
one,
normal
yes,
stuff. Then the payment
the
thing.
payment, the
Okay, I think that
expecting you
yes,
to give more than
more than what
what.
the financial benefit. I think that's like the general thing for this Ibadan that we are in. Even other creatives and service providers also complain about that. But we would not give up. So,
Exactly.
let me ask, how do you balance the modeling and academics, considering the fact that you are in UI? How do you balance
It
that
has always been
thing?
70-30. Academics 70, every other thing 30.
30. So hopefully after UI, you get to go deeper into the modeling
Exactly.
and the fashion. So you design clothes,
Yes,
you sew clothes.
yes.
What kind of clothes? All kinds.
Not all kinds. For very soon, I'm hoping to be able to go into bridal fit.
Right outfits.
But
Okay.
for now, I do both male and female design for now.
Okay, that's nice. And the crochets,
Yes,
the
I do.
beads, you make different kind of
Yeah.
beads. All right. Okay.
Unfortunately, I am
You're
not
not
putting on
putting on one.
warranty.
No problem. Probably next time we're meeting, you're going to be showcasing some of your stuffs.
All right. Thank you.
So, another question I would like to ask is, what is your long-term plan after UI? What do you intend to do when it comes to creativity in modeling, fashion designing? What are your plans?
Um, I don't like that question actually because I used to tell my friends that it's today. In fact, this minute I do not know it to the end. So I just feel
Okay,
whatever will
okay,
be.
let me rephrase. Where would you like to be?
How?
Let me say 2 years after UI. Where would you like to be in respect to your modeling and maybe fashion?
Okay, at least I should be one of the best in the industry when it comes to modeling. At least when they are calling top 10, my name should be among the top 10. And when they are calling stylist, I should be there too. That has been my dream. But UI has been,
Yeah,
waiting in my hands.
we understand the parentheses of UI, but it's for a matter of time you'll be done
Exactly.
with UI. So that's very nice. Thanks for being on this episode.
You're
It's
welcome.
been a nice episode talking to you about UI and modeling. So
Okay.
guys, you've heard it from one of the horse's mouths as a student of UI. She has told us what it is. We've been hearing outside UI and it's not far from the truth. But notwithstanding, there are still talents in UI. The students in UI have some kind of social life to some extent, though the academics is kind of holding them back, considering the serious standard of academics in UI. But notwithstanding, it's still all good. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share and like this video. Bye.